So we are back with Sigrith, who is now a level 3 warrior. We just reached level 3, and now we're going to go into Hollis to sell some loot, train at the warrior trainer, and use sharpening stones on the mace and spear we found from skeletons to improve those, and then we'll start using those as our weapons instead of this lowly dagger. We had the rusty mace that we found and the rusty spear. Both are 5 damage, 38 delay, and once we use a sharpening stone, that delay will go down to 36 on each of them, I believe. So we've gained a point in swimming just from swimming across this lake. I might start editing this part out in the future. I don't know if anyone's gonna want to watch me swim across here 100 times, but for now we'll leave it in. I want to get into the habit of checking how much food and drink I have every time I come here. So 4 foods and 4 drinks, that's still good. Don't want to forget to stock up if I need to. We'll go over to the warrior trainers first and use our training points to get some new skills. So we have 5 practices. We've learned all of the melee weapons except for two-handed blunt, so I'm going to go ahead and do 1 in that. Also want to put at least 1 into blacksmithing and at least 1 into tailoring, because we've got a piece of leather we can tailor with. I'm thinking I will use both the spear and the mace and try to get one-handed blunt and piercing skills, keep them up. Piercing is at 13, one-handed blunt is at 1. I haven't used any weapons with that of that type yet, but I'm trying to think of what I want to put these 2 extra points in. Sense heading would be good. Seems like that's going up some. Maybe a trade skill. Let's put them into tailoring. 2 more into tailoring. I'm going to pause the video for just a second to see what this text is. Actually, I'm not going to pause it. I'll just look at it. I was expecting a text from my daughter. No, that's not it. All right, good. So here is the tailoring spot. We have the ruined bear pelt. We can go here. She has some of the patterns. Let's go for pants. So I'm going to buy 1 of these. It's 5 silver, 2 copper, and the loom that we make it on is right out here. The sewing kit, and it just takes the ruined bear pelt and the pants pattern and cross our fingers. Oh, it failed. That's all right. Our skill level's still low, and we'll have lots of more chances to get more bear pelts and make some armor. Alright, now let's go get some sharpening stones to get 1 of these or to get both of these weapons upgraded. And like before, I'm just going to buy a stack of these. You can sell them back for the same amount you buy them for. So if I have leftovers, I can just sell them back. We'll start with the mace. So put in the mace and a sharpening stone. Combine. So it says I lack the skills to fashion them together. So it just gives me the rusty mace back. And I can try again. Okay, that time it worked. So now we have the tarnished mace. 5 damage, 36 delay. Down from 38 delay. The rusty spear with the sharpening stone, and it worked. Didn't get a skill up. I was hoping to get a skill up on it, but that's alright. And now we'll just go in here to one of these merchants. Bryn McQuaid. We'll sell these sharpening stones. Just sell them to her. And some of this other junk loot we don't need. Spiderling eye. Spiderling legs. Bone chips. This is for quest, and I can use these for tailoring and baking later, so I'm going to hang on to them. Alright, and I said we wanted to buy a bag also. We have 3, 6, 7 gold. That'll be enough to get a bag. You know what else I can do is get rid of this dagger. Let's put the spear here. And we'll sell the dagger over here. The spear is slower, but each hit does more damage than each dagger hit. And so overall that should be more damage output. Let's sell this, 2 silver. And the backpack is 5 gold, 8 silver. We have enough for that. I'm going to buy one. And that leaves us with 2 gold. I think maybe, no, we can't get a large bag. But I think we might get a small bag. Let's do that. And now I'm going to leave her. Let's put the small bag up here. We'll start using this to hold my food. And we'll keep the other one in the bank. So let's just put these in here. And then put these trade skill and quest things just out there. But we'll put the bag in here that has those in it. That leaves us with just 3 silver and 3 copper, so we're pretty broke. I'll go out and fight with the spear for now, and I will leave the mace here in the bank. And if I max out my skill with the spear, I will come get the mace and start using it instead, so that I can get skill ups in blunt weapons. That's coming, and it's probably going to be about the same time for us to get across there, so I'll just swim to get some skill ups. And actually, I'll just go ahead and pause the recording while I swim across here. Alright, here we go, hopping out of the water. And we did get a swimming skill up from doing that, so that's good. Swimming is up to 3. I think each skill up point lets you swim a tiny bit faster. Wonder if it lets you hold your breath longer. I don't remember. I don't think it does. That would be kind of cool though. Maybe it does. Anyway, I'm gonna hide corpses here, so we don't have to see a bunch of dead folks laying around. got some things other than spiders. These are all pretty low level. Level 1. All these, the goblin whelps and the gnoll pups are level 1. Mug of ale. Teaming up on me. Somehow it didn't get spilled in that fight, so we'll take it. But these level 1s are just so easy now. Null pup scalp, and rusty dagger. There is a wolf attacking me here. We con him now. He is a blue con now that we're level 3. So we should be able to handle him. I still need to make sure I'm being very careful looking out for those vengeful skeletons. The vengeful musicians. They will kill me very quickly. Let's kill this bear. See if we can get... the goblin whelp joined in. That's alright. We'll be alright to fight both of these. Maybe I should start being more careful and pulling them over to the safe area to fight them. Get a little more confident now that we're at level 3. We should be able to handle all these things without too much problem. Let's go ahead and get this guy too. He's walking up on us. Swinging around looking. Alright. So we're already half a bubble in. Okay, just a chunk of meat. Yeah, let's drink this ale. And we'll go ahead and stick some of this stuff in the bags just for the heck of it. Nothing down that way, so let's go over here and hit these gnoll pups. We don't get too much experience for them now, but get this guy first. They're level 1 and we're level 3. Let's see if we can even see the bar move on fighting him, but barely, maybe like a pixel. But you can also kill them so much more quickly. So it's kind of, that helps with it not take so long. Iron ration again. Let's stick that in there. Keep swinging around, checking behind me. On the lookout for those vengeful skeletons. If I get one of those on me, I'll probably just die. I don't think I would have any chance. Maybe if I could outrun him and get ahead of him just a tiny bit, I might be able to make it to the guards, but it would be very risky. Do not want to take that chance. Those two are going together, so let's go get this one over here. Nice goblin whelp. Oh, small bag. That was what we just bought. That's fine. Let's stick it right there. Have another one. Kill this guy real quick and then go get that bear. Another rusty dagger. Get lots of those. That's fine. We can try to sharpen them to get blacksmithing skill ups. I think we can get up to like 20 or 25 blacksmithing skill just by sharpening rusty weapons. bear pelt we can use to try to get the white con to try to get a piece of armor. Almost got a full bubble. Let's see. Could fight some of these spiders. That one's a white con and not being at full health. I don't really want to take him on. Those two are close together. There's a wolf over there, but I don't know if I want to go way over there. Let's go back this way. Back closer to the guards in case we do need to run to them. Alright, here's a spider by itself. It's a white con. I think we'll wait on it. I think if I'm further to the level and my weapon skill is higher, like right now it's 13. At level 3 it caps at 20, so if it were closer to that cap, my damage output would be better and I would be more willing to attempt to take those white cons. Sticking with the blue cons is maybe the best. That way we don't have to stop and heal up. Just because these guys do so little damage to us. And like I was saying in the last video, we want to be extra careful. I don't want to be taking any risks at all, or at least very minimal risks. So excitement. There's a phone call. I'm gonna pause the video for a second. Okay, that was my daughter. She wants me to go pick her up. Her and my son from the gym. So I'm going to just run back over here to the safe area. Make sure those are not vengeful skeletons. I'm gonna run back to the safe area and I'll go get them. Looks like both of these skeletons have weapons. Ooh, this one's got a staff. I definitely want to kill him. So the null pups will actually fight the skeletons. Oh no, I wanted that staff. You can get, there's a backpack too, wow. You can get staffs that are probably the best. The cracked staff is the best weapon you can get from these skeletons as far as the damage delay ratio. It might even be better than like the two-handed sword. Oh, there's a cloth wristband, another spear. That's AC of 1, so we're going to go from 51 to 53 AC from that. But also those cracked spears sell for a little bit over 1 platinum each, so they're also really good money. Alright, I'm just going to camp out here for a few minutes while I go pick them up, and then I'll be right back. Yeah, alright, I'm back. Got the kids. I ended up watching most of a movie, but we're back to this now. See, that other skeleton up there has a weapon. I'd like to go get that, even if I don't use it. I can try to sharpen it for a blacksmithing skill up and sell it. The wolf. It's alright. We can kill him too. Health is good. He's running away. Rusty Morning Star. Morningstar might end up being better than my mace once I sharpen it. Let's just not do 2 wolves. Come here. We'll have to see. White wolf skin. Not sure what that's for. I think it's something to do with rogues. Something for a rogue. Maybe not, though. I don't know. We'll just sell it. Piercing's up to 16. If it gets to 20, I'm going to switch to using a blunt weapon to get that skilled up some. Here we go. This is the polar bear skin that we can trade in Hollis for a piece of leather armor. I might try to fight that white con spider, but there's 2 of them right there. Started to leave. Let's just go over here. Those are all close together. About 1.5 bubbles into the level. I see a bear over there. Let's go for that bear. Let's make sure these skeletons are just regular decaying skeletons, and they are. Nothing. That wolf didn't attack us. Let's try the skeleton. There's another bear. Piercing's up to 17. Low quality bear skin. We can use that to make a bag. There's another player over there. The blue con spider with no others around, so we'll go for him. So now you see it's much easier. We're just blowing through these things so fast. Two bubbles of experience. Piercing's up to 19. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but it started raining pretty hard here at my house. I'm in the attic room. It's like the attic bedroom is kind of where the office is, and that's where I am playing. And it's somewhat loud on the. You can hear it on the roof. There's no attic above me. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it coming through the mic. This one's a white con, but we're doing pretty well against him. He's almost dead, and we haven't even lost a bubble of health. So these white con ones are not too bad now. What's piercing up to 19 still? I think when it gets to 20, I'll go in and sell the loot. Yeah, we're almost full of loot anyway. And switch to a blunt weapon. Either that mace we have in the bank or this morning star that we can use a sharpening stone on. Okay. I feel like we're killing these so much more quickly than when at level 1, when I was just trying to find something that was low enough level for me to kill, not a spider with all the spiders that were around. Now it's just sort of just kill everything. Blue one. Let's pull them over this way so that other one doesn't join in. And our health is hardly going down at all. It's a little surprising. We don't really have that much armor. Not taking much damage even from the white con ones. I'm just checking to see if piercing went up and I missed it. Okay, here's one that con's white. Should be good experience. Wow, we got kick, taunt, and sense heading all up at the same time. Sun is starting to set in game. You can tell that sort of orangey red hue. What's the time? 6 p.m. It's a skeleton. He's got something in his hand. What is that? An axe? That might be a new slashing weapon for us to get slashing skill up. $642. What was that? Morning star. 644. So the axe would be better. we'll go for slashing first, and then switch over to blunt once we cap out slashing. There's a drink. Yeah, let's take it. Still a 19 in piercing. Now we found some more drink. I don't want to drink that. We don't want to get drunk and start stumbling around, losing agility. We'll just hang on to it. Either sell it or drink it later, maybe. Pace ourselves. The white con spider. Don't see anyone else around. Some way over there. Here comes something up. That skeleton has something in his hand. We'll get him next. Well, that's a two-handed sword. That would be really nice to have. It's too big to fit in this bag. Alright, our inventory is full. Let's go sell some stuff. We'll get these guys real quick on the way. Two-handed weapon will have a better damage to delay ratio. It'll do more damage than a one-handed weapon generally. But the downside is you can't carry anything in your offhand, like a light source or a shield, or another weapon once you get dual wield. Sometimes I'll end up using a two-handed weapon during the day when I don't need the light source, and a one-handed weapon at night. Yeah, let's just sell some stuff here. Maybe. Null pup scalps, don't need those. Sell the iron rations. We can make a bag out of that. Let's keep it. We can make armor out of that. We already have a spear, but we could sharpen it. We'll sharpen it. Let's keep it. Sell these. A white wolf skin I don't need. Let's keep the meat. We can get up our cooking skill, baking skill. Keep that. Make a bag out of that. Sell this. That's for a quest. A medium quality wolf skin. Let's sell that. Let's keep the silk. Let's sell the spiderling legs. Let's keep the axe. Keep that. Keep that. Now we'll just sell the short spear. Alright. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 gold. Could go get this armor piece before we try to level up? Let's do that. That's probably the safer thing to do. Oh, it's so dark. I could also buy a better light source, like a lantern. Be a nice upgrade over this candle. I'll pause it while swimming across here. The first thing we'll do is turn in that polar bear skin. See what kind of armor we get for it. Large tattered mask. Got a gold piece as well, but that's AC2. It'll actually replace this cloth veil, which is AC1. So that'll take us from 56 to 59. Well, that's a good upgrade. Ruined bear pelt. Low quality. Okay, so let's sell this to her. And let's try again to make pants with that ruined bear pelt. We just need the pattern and ruined bear pelt combine. All right, we got them. Those are AC4, so that takes us from 59 to 64. So that's some good AC improvements we've gotten here. The other thing we can do is combine these spiderling silks. Well, we failed. That's all right. I'm going to run over to the bank and put some of this stuff in there that I want to keep. Chunk of meat, we'll keep that. Let's take this out and put it here. And we can try to make another one of those cords. Woolly fungus can go in here. This we're going to sharpen. Let's keep that in there. Bear meat, we can try to cook that. Let's do this. We're going to sharpen this, sharpen this, sharpen this. Let's do the wolf skin. Sharpen this, sharpen this. This we can make let's make sandwiches with this meat. Try to get scallops. Okay. And sharpen these things. Let's just put them here. How much money do we have? Let's combine it all. One plat. let's go do the sharpening and the baking the sandwiches. I'll do the weapon sharpening first. Oh, we did get a tailoring skill up for trying those combines earlier. That's good. Okay, and again, I'm just going to buy a stack of these, 20 of them, and sell back the ones we don't need. That's good. Failed. Failed, but we got to skill up. Failed. 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 Alright, finally, tarnished dagger. Failed. Okay, success, and we got to skill up. Let's do all these daggers first. Alright, success, and we got to skill up. Success. Failed, but we got to skill up. Failed. 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 Alright, success, and we got to skill up. So all those are tarnished now. Let's try this spear. Oops. There. Success, okay. Let's put the meat over here. Let's try Rusty Morningstar. Failed, but we gotta skill up. Failed, but we gotta skill up. We're out of sharpening stones. Let's go get some more. Sharpening stone, buy a stack. They're really cheap, so I don't mind going through them. Morningstar and sharpening stone. Success. Okay. Battle axe. Failed. 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 Success. And the two-handed sword. Failed. Failed. Success. All right. We'll do the baking now. Actually, I think we go over here. We have one bear meat and one wolf meat, which we can make sandwiches with, which requires a loaf of bread. Oh wait, see, I'm trying to remember. I think it might be in this place. McDonald's Fire Cider. Let's see. Yes, loaf of bread. We'll buy 2 of those and try baking a sandwich. Wolf meat sandwich. Failed. Bear meat sandwich. Success. Alright. Stick that there and maybe eat it after our bread cakes. Let's see. I still want to do this to try to make a weight reduction bag, weight reducing bag with that wolf skin. First we have to put these together. Oh, you know what though? Well, we failed. We're gonna need I forgot those spiderling silks. We will need at a minimum 6 of those to make a bag. 2 of them make a silk thread, and then you need 3 silk threads to make a silk cord. And the silk cord is what you need for the bag. We'll just sell these sharpening stones here. This is an ice goblin necklace. Put it here. I need to sell some of these weapons. I don't need all these daggers. Sell, 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 sell. I already have a tarnished spear, so I don't need this one. Let's sell it. Let's keep this in here. Alright. Let's see. Morning Star is 642. Mace is 536. I'm pretty sure that Morning Star is better. I'm gonna just do the calculator. My brain is too tired to do it mentally. 5 divided by 36 compared to 6 divided by 42. So the Morning Star is ever so slightly better. So we'll keep it, and we'll keep the axe. I want to carry the two-handed sword with me. Actually, what I'm going to do is put this in here and use it to keep equipment in. We'll sell the mace. Consolidate those. Let's put this bag in here too. Stick that there. Alright. We might have enough to buy a piece of leather armor. Or could look at, we could get that axe for 3.4 platinum, and we have 1.4 now. That's not too far off. Is there anything else? Short sword, 424. Maybe we should just get a piece of armor. Let's see how much it is. If it's a good bit cheaper, might just do that. No. Leather. I could get that. The neck piece will give me 3 AC. Do I want to do that or save up for a weapon? Let's save for a weapon. We can get more armor. We can get more armor from our quests and tailoring. We don't need to buy any yet. Swimming went up to 4 going across there. I'm getting a little tired, and this video is probably getting plenty long enough. Maybe we'll try to get to level 4 and then stop. Oh, you know what I should have gotten was a lantern. Oh well. Oh, and a small sack. That's fine. I'll just get it next time we play. Let's get for the wolf first, since it can be aggressive. So these, like wolves and polar bears, I'm not really afraid of them at all anymore. But I know I keep saying it, but I do need to keep an eye out for those vengeful skeletons. I just don't want to get complacent about watching for them. I'm going to make this guy run over here to fight me. I think there was another spider coming down through the valley, so we don't want him to add in, especially since this is a white con, and that other one might have been as well. This guy's doing some damage to me. Wow. Dang. This is a lot closer than I was expecting. I need to rest up after that one. Let's put some stuff in here. I'll pause while I regain health. Okay, we have some health back now. I was looking at my skills, and yeah, so piercing made it up to 20. So I think now I'm going to switch to the two-handed sword, even though it's dark out. I don't think this candle is helping too much. It does, like, at my immediate surroundings, but beyond that, we don't need it. Maybe if we're running through that tunnel going to Hollis in the dark, we'll equip it. But yeah, one shot, 18 damage. This sword is good. Let's see. 2 bears. One of them's leaving. 18 damage, wow. The second bear. And I don't even have any skill in one-handed slashing, really. I think just the 1 point I put into it from training. skin. That's good. That'll be another piece of armor. Hopefully not a duplicate. You just get one at random. There's another large bag. That was one that we needed. I have a small one, a large one, and a backpack. I was thinking another thing that I would like to do is not get ridiculous with my bags. I don't know, maybe I will. But like not having like 8 backpacks. I mean, like for one thing, that's gonna be like too much weight for me to ever really carry. 8 backpacks full of gear. Um, and in some ways, I don't know, people always like to get the backpacks, but in some ways the large bags are better. Um, the downside to the large bag is its capacity is 6. It only has 6 slots compared to 8 for the backpack. And I think a lot of people fixate on that, but it does weigh 2 pounds less, and they both carry large. So you could get 2 large bags that could hold 12 items in all, and the weight of the bags themselves would only be 2 pounds, whereas a 3-pound backpack will only hold 8 items. Sometimes I think having like 2 or 3 bags would be better than a backpack. Especially at lower levels when you don't have any strength gear. Weight carrying capacity can become a big limiter. It's starting to get daylight. That's good. Since I'm not carrying my candle. We've got to be getting close to the level. Oh yeah, this might give it to us. Missed. Yes, being level 4. Let's just run over to a safe spot and we'll camp. Someone's over here killing a lot of stuff. Level 4 puts us up at 125 hit points. AC is 64, attack is 73. No skill ups in two-handed slashing yet from fighting. Alright, we'll camp out here for the night. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I had fun playing, and see you next time.